Oh, hello Libra. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this special update. If Libra is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Now we've got a Princess of Swords. Spirit is saying that there's a lot of small sort of arguments, small disagreements in your life that are kind of leading to larger problems, okay? And this is kind of, this is a card that's kind of asking if we're learning a new approach, if we're willing to kind of try something different, try something new here, okay? I feel that this might be a younger person in your life, maybe an air sign person, that's kind of like there's something going on there. There's some sort of conflict or disagreement. It's the two of you can't really get on the same page. Okay, this is a card about sort of learning a new way of communicating. Yeah, of being open to realizing that there are things we don't know. Maybe this means that there's something about this other person that you're not aware of. And that's a big factor in kind of why they are behaving how they're behaving, okay? This is us, I feel trying a different approach is kind of the phrase that I'm getting. Thinking of different ways that we could behave to try to bring about the outcome that we want in this circumstance, okay? Whatever, if this is at work, home, family, friends, whatever. If this is a romantic thing, if this is a, creative collaboration, if this is a spiritual thing, there is a different way that you could be going about it. All right, let's put this into some context. Now, we're not blaming anybody. We're not trying to assign any kind of responsibility, but we want a certain outcome. Now we have the Eon card, the doorway to the future. We have the Emperor. We have, Ten of Swords. We have a Knight of Swords. We have that fixed air energy. The Princess of Wands is kind of, it's not fixed air energy, right? It's kind of, it's practical air. It's able to adjust and to change and to kind of do what is necessary in the moment, right? It's flexible. It's flexible air energy. This is very fixed air energy. Of course, we've got more air energy there. We've got a Seven of Wands over here. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and another Capricorn card, the Devil card, with a Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is harmonious change. Right? Got a lot of air over here, a lot of earth over here, and it's kind of the intuition is going to be guiding you about how to implement the right changes in your life. Okay, and I'm getting the impression that this is kind of like your last chance. This is kind of like Spirit is saying, just give it another shot. Do something different. You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, okay? And we've seen in the past with the Ten of Swords how something hasn't been working. It's time to sort of level up our game plan here, but it is kind of more fight. There's more struggle. There's still more for you to do, but we've got to have a different sort of strategy here. Okay, let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. And Frankenduck will keep an eye on that card for us. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we're looking for. All right. If you have a prediction for that card, please put it down in the comments. Let's use the opportunity to exercise our intuition. Yeah. Now let's take a look around the room. We do have some major arcana energies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of seems like it's a normal amount. It's kind of what we usually expect. Spirit says that you're being told to look for alternatives, right? Look for a different way up the mountain. Okay, I think you've been trying a certain way to get up the mountain, and just 10 of Swords hasn't been working. And it's kind of like every time we try to climb up, we slide back down. Why? Maybe it's not a question of why, but how? How can I make this climb, approach this success, or get closer to the outcome that you desire, right? Without sliding back down to the beginning again. And I wonder if you're beginning to get a little bit frustrated with this constant fight. I mean, that's 7 of Wands. It's just, it's kind of, we've been doing it so often now. We're almost losing the will to keep trying. It's kind of like it keeps happening over and over and over again. Every time I try to make some progress, there's always the backslide, always right back to square one. And I feel that there is that younger air energy person in your life that might be, I don't know if they're directly related. It feels like they are, but it's, I don't know. I don't know exactly who they are yet. All right. So we have our major arcana. We know that with our Emperor energy that we're making the decision to go through this doorway. But it's like every time you get close to this doorway, that's going to level up your life and open up your future and lead you to the success that you want. We end up kind of right back where we started. And it's like, wait a second, something's wrong here. And so we have fire, 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 right? And we've got air, air, air. It could be that we're looking at this too intellectually. It could be that we need to leave some of our intellectual mind down on its own plane. You're trying to rise up. You're trying to transcend. Maybe we're thinking about it too much, right? I feel like we need another strategy. Maybe that strategy is to transfer from the rational, intellectual planning, figuring it out, to intuition, to gut feeling, right? To gut feeling. The Emperor underneath everything, yeah, it is the sort of the. I think it's leading to frustration, because the Emperor to me feels like, what do you mean I can't do it? You know, the Emperor kind of makes the decision, makes a decree, announces, I'm going to build this thing, and then it's frustrating and almost a little embarrassing that we keep sliding back. We're unable to approach that doorway and get all the way through it. And I can see every time we try, we're just getting more and more frustrated, right? To the point now I feel like we're kind of in that 7 of Wands where now we're at the door and we're just banging on it. We don't know what else to do. We're just trying to knock it down. We find a hammer and we're just gonna bang on it, you know. It's kind of like with the TV where you tried the wires, you tried adjusting things, it's not working, you just start smacking it. Sometimes it works. I don't feel like in this case it's working. I think an entirely different approach is needed, and it's the approach we see over here. Okay, so we've got our majors, and the major arcana is quite different from each other, right? Very fiery, and this is very kind of earthy and very intuitive. We do have straight up fire energy. We don't have any water here, no, because I think the water's been boiled away by the fire and the air. We don't have the satisfaction that we need right now. Okay, something is interfering with your will to implement the changes in your life, or to get to the goal you want, or to level up, to get to this future. Okay, the Eon card is a card about decisions, right? We've got to decide. There's something that you're maybe, it's a decision to go through that door. And I think you've made the decision. But when you get there, why won't it let you in? Why don't you have the key, right? And it could be that we're trying to use too much logic, too much negotiation, too much of what I sometimes say is that Libra energy. like almost feeling that we can sort of negotiate our way in. No, Spirit's saying that there's something you got to let go of. And maybe it's a karmic situation that needs to come to a close. Maybe you're trying to go up to this doorway and you're trying to negotiate, saying, well, let me take this with me, and I promise that I will, say 7 Hail Marys or whatever, or I'll let it go next week, right? And it doesn't work that way. There's something that there's an ending that has to take place. And I think it's showing us that 10 of Swords, that this is something we cannot take with us through that doorway. Okay. But I feel that energy is still sort of front and center in your life, where maybe this is that other personality that you can't let go of something with them. You can't sort of, I don't know what exactly it is. But I feel that it has to be put behind you. And that's why this card is over here behind you, right? It's something that isn't working. Maybe it's a failed relationship, it's a friendship, it's a karmic situation that there's no reviving this. It's gone, right? But we're stuck. There's the Prince of Swords. For whatever reason, it's difficult for you to let this go. And maybe there's a feeling here that either you're trying to make amends with somebody, or you feel that they sort of owe you. But it's already done and over. And until you are able to let go of that and be free of that energy, this doorway is not going to let you in. Now, what's on the other side of this? I mean, that's sort of the question. That's what I don't know. I think it's an improvement in your circumstances. It's a transcendent energy that's improving your life in some way. Okay, I think this may even be directly related to money, finances. Okay, we've got earth energy. Okay. We're going to go to the path of the serpent now. As we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, doesn't cost anything, and it really does help the channel. We have to really show our support for all of our favorite tarot readers. Not just my channel, but everybody that you love, everybody that you value. Like their videos, watch their videos, leave comments, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support all of the YouTube tarot readers that you enjoy. All right, and I thank you very, very much. Now, Path of the Serpent, general energy is this High Priestess. I think it's a matter of kind of trusting the message that's coming in from Spirit. Okay, I think we're sort of stuck in the intellect. We're stuck in this rational thing. It's really the kind of the will that you have that says, no, I can fix this. I can fix it. I can figure out how to do it. Well, your task right now is to sort of let it go and move on, move forward, right? Because you're banging your head against a brick wall. And I feel that Spirit, if we can calm down some of this air energy, some of the thoughts and thinking and planning and trying to figure out how to fix something, and we just listen to what Spirit's telling you. I think Spirit's trying to show you what your future really is going to be. This is kind of, we're stuck in some drama here. Yeah. We're stuck in something. And I think Spirit is trying to show you what the future is. The Knight of Pentacles is the vision of the future. The Knight of Pentacles is you sort of looking out into your long-term life and seeing who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. A week, a month, a year, 5, 10 years down the road. All of those increments, showing you the kind of milestones and the goals that you are capable of reaching, that you can and will reach, but not if you're stuck in that, whatever that is. Okay, this is the future that is there for you, available for you, but what you've got to do is reverse engineer it and then start to realize, okay, how do I get from here to there? Okay. It's not exactly through this, right? This energy has to give way to sort of a different approach. And I think it's a more intuitive approach. And maybe it's kind of saying you don't need to plan everything. You don't need to try to figure this stuff out. Just sort of let things unfold. Also, there's a connection with Bakersfield, what the Southern California area, Bakersfield, Fresno maybe. Something's down there in your life, yeah. I don't know if that's where you are, you know somebody there, or something. There's a connection with that for you. Also, there's a person with a T name in your life that's very, very close to you. Maybe something regarding this situation, but maybe something regarding the future too. Maybe this Two of Pentacles is trying to talk to you about a move, right? Maybe this is really a sort of relocation for you. Spirit's saying that you're somebody that is you're very familiar with plant medicine. Okay, and I don't mean that as a euphemism. I mean literally the power of plants to sort of to heal you. I think that you have a very strong spiritual side. You may be doing Reiki or crystal healing or alchemy, sort of herbal elixirs, tinctures, that sort of thing. And I kind of feel that there is a disconnect between the two paths here. I mean, very obviously, with all of this air energy over here, right, that we got to let go of, it's sort of interfering with your will to accomplish whatever this is, right? Fire to earth. Fire to earth. Your will, your authority, your inner emperor trying to achieve whatever this change is, to be proactive to. And it's the Two of Pentacles isn't even very specific. It's just saying that these are the positive steps. This is progress. This is harmonious change, one step at a time. And in order for you to get back on track, you got to let go of whatever that air thing is, whatever that drama, whatever that entanglement is that you're involved with. Okay. Otherwise, like I said, it's kind of just banging your head against a brick wall. Now, Spirit is saying that there was some sort of like an unfair decision that has been made against you, or there was something that I don't know if it was rumor or gossip or something like that, but there's kind of like this thing that's out there as fact, that's not fact, and you're involved, you're entangled in that in some way. Kind of have to ask if it's worth it, right? If it is worth the future. If it's worth, you kind of slowing down your progress or your inability to really make this sort of progress, right? Maybe this is a person that you thought was going to be in your life, but maybe there's something going on there, and it's I don't think it's a fixable situation. Spirit is saying that some of this stress and entanglement, some of this drama is starting to affect you physically. It's affecting your well-being. Maybe you're not sleeping so well at night. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself the way you should be. Okay. The difficult position here shows us this devil energy, right? And this is your driving force. This is the energy. This is your engine. And right now, I think all of this creative drive in you is being spent over here. And the Seven of Wands is kind of showing the wrong application of your fiery, creative energy, right? The wrong application of your power, the gas in the tank, the engine's going to take you wherever you want it to. Right, it's just an engine. It's not good or bad. It's just the way that the power is converted into movement. Right, but you've been directing it toward this air situation, this entanglement, this drama, this I don't know what exactly it is. Rather than directing it right here, where it's going to be very useful, and I think. Once you do direct it toward this Two of Pentacles, you're going to see a lot of progress very, very quickly. Okay? I mean, these cards are very close to each other. But I think we've been sort of mishandling the energy. And instead of letting go of this and putting all that energy toward positive steps, being proactive, and really making positive, healthy changes in life, I think we've been misdirecting it into this energy. Okay? This is maybe the improvement of the financial situation. This is making those positive changes that just, are going to improve your life one way or the other. Yeah. This is going to be better than wasting your energy over here, where what's the point of this? What's this going to get for you? Okay. You might be trying to hang on to something that's really not good for you anyway. Okay. Whoever this other person is that's in your life, whatever you're trying to sort out with them, I don't feel like they're listening anyway. I feel like you're wasting your energy with that. Yeah. I want to do an empowerment oracle card here. New birth. I am ushering in new life. I am open to what is being born in and through me. Something beautiful is on the horizon. I cooperate with the universe to bring light and life into the world. Yes, that's what we want over here. We're giving birth to this is the card of rebirth, right? We're ready to be done with this and to be reborn into a life of abundance and prosperity and positive change and health and wealth and love and joy and bliss and all these wonderful things. We're ready to make positive changes in life, to bring in the water energy, to bring in all that abundance, right? The new birth, that's what we want. Okay. I'm going to do an angel number card for you too. We might as well. Don't allow someone else to dominate your thinking. Okay. Spirit says that you're kind of getting sidetracked, and I don't know if this is like maybe the path of the serpent is really what you're trying to do in life, but this is a sidetrack. This is a distraction that is just draining your energy. Yeah. Okay, here is our angel number. We have 1001, the spiritual awakening. That's also talking about the Eon card. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. It's kind of like this is just something that you find yourself really attached to, but you know that I don't feel like you really care about that. That you know that it's sort of meaningless, but it's almost just like the mind needs something to attach itself to, while you let these other spiritual sort of forces, take you in this direction. Okay. I think we ought to look at the mystery card. First, let's just pull out one Radiant Sun Oracle card. Romance. Interesting. Maybe this is a romantic situation over here that you've already sort of let go of it. There's no water energy here. We already know that there's no love there anymore. It's gone. I mean, it's done. So why are we still fighting with it? Why are we still putting our effort into this? It's time to shut the door and embark on the new adventure. All right. Let's look at the mystery card here. I don't know, maybe an Ace of Cups. Maybe a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles to stay on the sort of Earth card theme here. If you have a prediction, though, put it down in the comments. Let's see what we have. Oh, an Ace of Wands. I feel like Spirit's kind of saying this could be your last chance. Like, here is the tool that you need. This is it. This is the key. This is the energy. This is the opportunity. This is the will. This is like you get to do it again. Use it in the right direction, right? It's kind of like Spirit's kind of taking away the hammer, right? And giving you the right tool for the job to get that devil energy going toward that Two of Pentacles. Kind of saying, here it is. I mean, all we can do is put the tool in your hand. It's up to you to use it. Okay? I feel like this is kind of, I don't know. I feel like this is, you're kind of getting a little special treatment here where it's just saying, hey, here's another chance. Take it. This is the opportunity. Don't blow it, Don't bother with this nonsense over here. Take this wand, take this magical wand of fiery divine energy and level up your life. Start doing the right things for yourself. And for your loved ones, Move your energy in the right direction here. Okay? Now, we're going to move our energy toward the extended reading. If you want to stick around, there is a link up top. There's one down below. New readings for Libra every Wednesday and Saturday. Be sure to watch both readings. I think both are very important for you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let me know how you're doing. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.